All right, guys, so we're gonna do our night routine. The reason why a night routine on a Sunday is the most important is because Monday starts the week. And how you start the week, nine times out of 10, nine times out of 10 is how you gonna end the week, right? So just start the day. It's always good to start the week off strong. Just like they say, start the day off strong, you're gonna have a successful day. It's the same thing with your week. So Sunday is when the week actually starts, right? The night before is when it all starts. So one thing that I like to do, right? This is nighttime, right? I like to plan throughout the day, clear my space, right? So that way we go into the week clean, right? Every week, every Sunday should be your reset day. I'm not gonna lie, like I'm good at cleaning, right? I'll show you guys my area right now. It's a mess, right? It's a mess. So I'm gonna need to clean that before we finish this video, but all right, first thing first, and I know you guys don't wanna see me clean, so I'm not gonna actually do it on here. So first thing first, what we wanna do is, what's tomorrow's date? Tomorrow's Monday, February 23rd. I should be in bed right now. It's 9:40, so we'll be asleep by 10:05. All right, so I'm gonna try to make this video a little short and simple. So Feb, and I said the 23rd, yep. Feb 23rd. Boom. And this is really important to really like visualize your day, so that way you know what you like. It's good to write it down, but also visualize it before you go to bed. So tomorrow, right, what do I want to get done? So usually Mondays is more of a high intensity day. And I like to keep all four balanced. So spiritual, physical, financial, emotional, all of that I like to keep aligned. So tomorrow, what I can do spiritually, pray, right? Meditate, journal, and affirmations and gratitude. So usually this is more so what we do either A, when we wake up, or B, before we go to sleep. Like, you don't have to have a crazy routine. Like morning routine, I don't really, believe that really indicates a successful person, but I do believe it helps because you're starting the day with clear intentions, clear thoughts, and just positive. When you wake up and you're in a positive mood, right? Usually the whole day goes by good. So, you always got to start off with a quick prayer. You could do a little bit of meditation, right? I definitely recommend meditation. It calms you down and puts you in a flow state. And then journal, quick journal is just, what do you want to get done? Review what you wrote today. So what you wrote on this piece of paper, and then just say affirmations, right? Tell yourself you love you, right? You got this. I am going to do this. I am going to, you just got to say it. Just because like when you say that enough, your mind actually starts to believe. And when you really believe, that's when you really achieve, and it takes every single cell in your brain to believe before you achieve it. So that is what we're doing for the spiritual, right? Boom, which is the most important. And the thing is, this doesn't take nothing but, it takes 2 minutes to pray. It takes 5 minutes to meditate. It takes 5 minutes to journal. It takes 1 minute to say your affirmations, right? So if you really do the total, you can do this all under 15 minutes, right? It's not no crazy morning routine. It's just how you start the day. And then physical, what do we want to do physical? Tomorrow I really want to go run. Eat healthy. Let's get a little specific. Eat 1,500 calories. Protein shakes, gallon of water. Water. Okay. What else do I want to do? So if I drink a gallon of water, run, eat under 1,500 calories. Do my push-up, sit-ups. So I've been doing this push-up, sit-up thing where I do 25 push-ups, and I do 25 sit-ups, then I'm gonna do 24 sit-ups. 24 push-ups, 24 sit-ups, 23, 22, 21, all the way till I get to 0, with no breaks. It helps. It helps a lot. So yeah, push-ups, sit-ups. Okay, that's what we have for tomorrow, right? And then, okay, financial. So what's going to move the financial goals, right? 1, upload a video. A video. Go from 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. just learning, and then about 7:30 to 9 p.m. planning. So, boom. All right, we got everything that we need to do. Now, it's all about just taking action on it, right? And this is the important part, right? This is where most people fail, all right? They don't take action on the things that they say they're gonna do. So they're making empty promises to themselves. And then over time, you start to lose trust in what you do. That's why we focus on like the mental aspect of doing the hard things every single day, to not only show yourself what you're capable of doing, but to also, not break your promises, because that's like, if you break your own promises, you're letting you can break so many other promises to other people, and you don't want to let other people down. And it starts off with yourself, right? Self-love is so important. It's so important to love yourself, because how can you love somebody else if you can't love yourself, right? So it's so important that we get this down. And, it's something that I'm definitely not the best at it. This is why I'm documenting it, to show not only other people, but myself, right? Of the growth that we're going to make, the consistency that we're going to build, and really just, hopefully this can resonate with somebody who's in a position of trying to build their dream or their desired life outcome. I really hope this video touches somebody. I don't know who, at least one person, right? At least, even if it's in the future, whenever my channel's big and you guys are coming back to the beginning stages and seeing where I came from and the things that I started to do, even if it's, during that time, I hope if you find this video, it helps you, and, it helps you get through whatever it is that you get through, because we all want success. We all want to become somebody one day. But, the reality is it starts off here, writing it down, seeing it out, visualizing it, and just bringing it into reality day by day, by doing the small things over and over and over again, and letting it compound. And, next thing you know, you're looking down at things that you created, and it's so big, and, just, you got this, right? Whatever part in life, whatever you're going through right now, it's not forever. It's temporary. There's stages, if you want to one day be the world's best at whatever it is that you do, you can do it. Excuse me. You just got to put your mind to it. If you could believe, you could see, you could achieve. If you can see it, you could believe it, and you could achieve it. And that's what you're going to do, bro. So what you're gonna do, it just starts off with prepping, you know, actually like writing the shit down and understanding what you wanna do, what you wanna accomplish, and where your day gonna go towards, where you're gonna put most of your energy towards, right? Because when something like this gets in the way, right, one scroll is all it takes. And then boom, next thing you know, this whole plan, right, everything that you wrote down isn't gonna get done because of this right here, right? The minute you pick this up, all this shit go out the window. So it's so important to write this shit down and not get on this for the first 2 hours of your day. Stay away from it and really just focus on this, because this is what's gonna get you to where you wanna go. This is gonna get you places. Now this, if you can use this as a tool to create the content and, you know, really learn an online skill, then we could talk about that. But if you're just using it as a consumer, not a producer, it's gonna keep you stuck. And that's all I gotta say. But as always, make sure you guys like the video and subscribe.